What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Bee Gees, and we're going back to Horizontal. And the next tune on Horizontal is With the Sun in My Eyes. I like the expression. I mean, having sun in your eyes means your vision is somewhat obscured or rendered more difficult. What are you thinking? I think Luca wants to come up. You can come up. But it also suggests, you're up at a time when, the sun is rising. It's, suggests you're going about work or you're out in the world. So I do wonder if it's, it feels like you could take it as maybe not a negative, but, some hindrance or some problem to be dealt with. But I feel like it's reflective of more where you are and the time you're doing something, and thus, perhaps a positive take on it. Either way, I'm curious, given the phrasing of the title. Let's find out. This is Bee Gees. This is the tune With the Sun in My Eyes, and it's from the album Horizontal.
I do not need you, nor do I listen to the words you say. Strongly I heed you, but every promise seems to fade away. Who is the clown that walks in the steps of my shadow? Is it the man who does what he can but never does it right? How can I prove there is no reasoning or asking why? Only to prove I love you deeply with the sun in my eye. Who is the clown that walks in the steps of my shadow? Is it the man who does what he can but never does it right? How can I prove there is no reasoning or asking why? Only to prove I love you deeply with the sun in my eye. I love you deeply with the sun in my eyes. I love you deeply with the sun in my eyes.
So what all was in that? It felt like that main plucked stringed instrument was a harp. Sounds like there were some violins. And yeah, obviously that, I feel like that was a big, kind of church organ style. That was sort of the spinal cord of the tune. So yeah, obviously an ambient kind of piece, no real drums or, percussive rhythm to speak of. So very, by its nature, more emotional tune. But it's interesting, I heard a number of the lines, but it sounds, right off the bat, it's like, what was it, I'm not listening to you or something, or I don't hear you, I forget what the line was, but it sounded like closed off and separated. But then it comes back around that I love you deeply with the sun in my eyes, so, that expression that I was thinking about in advance, the title, I'm not sure how it fits with that. I'm not sure if what seemed like a dichotomy is a change in time, or if it's, two somewhat contradictory sentiments held at the same time, which, humans are inherently irrational beings, so we definitely can do that, where we think and feel one thing, and we think and feel another thing, and they're technically either mutually exclusive or at least running counter to each other, but, because we're not always perfectly rational, we can hold those feelings concurrently or simultaneously. So I feel like it might not be about a passage of time, and it might be about two sides of a relationship or two sides of the situation in someone's own mind. So lyrically, I'm not sure what to make of it, even though I did hear a number of the words. Looking forward to hearing people comment. And again, shout out to Lisa, to Amy, to Kim, to Adam, all the folks who've helped this Bee Gees voyage. And again, we have more material waiting after this, so very excited. But yeah, a shorter one. That felt like maybe like 3 minutes long. What do we got here? Why is it not showing that? What the heck? Well, it's not, I don't know what oh, there we go. Oh, it's under 3 minutes. It's like 2:40. So yeah, a shorter tune, but a very atmospheric one, and one that has me curious as to who he's speaking to and why there seems to be two different sentiments coexisting in the same track. So as I said, looking forward to hearing people comment. Once again, shout out to all the people following the Bee Gees reaction, and I feel like it had been a little longer than I intended. Not too much. Again, it's like about a 2-week rotation for most of the things that I'm going through, so I will try occasionally to do a double, whether it's Bee Gees or Andy. I feel like, Andy, what is it, like maybe 3 tracks left, so next time I come around to him, I may just do a sort of, a triple reaction and finish that off. But either way, we'll be back for more Bee Gees soon. Let me know what you think, and at this point, Luca, I'm going to sort of like strategically, there we go. Sometimes when you pick her up, she gets like, how dare you? But then if you just do that, she seems very pleased about it. In any case, let me know what you think. I'll see you next time. Peace.